I'm thinking of social media right now, right? And how it just foments this life is sexier than it, and I'm using the word sexy as a metaphor. Life is more exciting, more thrilling than it really is. Because on a day to day basis, you're brushing your teeth, you're taking out the garbage, you're paying the water bill. I mean, there's nothing like thrilling and exciting about it. Those types of activities are what provide this holistic wealth of well-being that your book speaks to.
Yes. So I have a former student who is now a very good friend, and he said, "Look, I look at social media. All my classmates have wonderful lives, as they tell it on Facebook, and here I am having none of that." I said, as they say, don't compare your insides to other people's outside. Your classmates are lying.
Yeah.
They do have moments, hours, days, and longer where they are unhappy in one domain or another or more. It took him a while to get. He was really kind of depressed.
Yeah.
I even paid for him to go to see a psychiatrist to find out if it is something organic.
Hmm.
Fortunately, it was not.
Sure.
Uh, just in January, he got married. He is a different man. You can hear how delighted I am for him. And kind of getting that balance, getting to see. And I told him there will be always times when you're going to fight with your wife. That advice of be slow to anger and quick to forgive, that everyone will tell you that, and it is true. It's always, sometimes it's hard to follow, but it is true. And I think that for me, this sense that I am a mentor to someone, I'm a good friend to someone, for that student friend to know that his former teacher is now his friend and cares deeply about him, also gives him an example that I'm sure
Right.
he is going to carry forward as he cares about people. And so it is really important not to fall for that social media. And I know that it's hard. It's hard for teenagers in particular because they are so concerned about their friends and what they think about them.
Yeah.
But having that assurance that that they're going to grow up. I'm not. I can see a tennis racket behind you. So you must be one who is athletic. I am not. And as you can imagine, in high school, girls tended to prefer those who are athletic. But
Sure.
I said to myself, Mayor, all you need is one wife, and I'm sure you'll find someone who appreciates what you have. And I was indeed fortunate, and I did find that woman, and
Wow.
we've been married now for more than 54 years. That is a perspective that you can hear from your parents, as I heard perspectives from my parents that at that time I was just rolling my eyes, but they were true. They were correct. And God, I wish I had them with me so I can thank them once again.
You mentioned the word comparing with your friend who you're a mentor to, who's happily married, brings you such joy. I have twin daughters who are just by structure, by proximity, they're constantly comparing each other because you have one right next to the other for your life. But in the world of not just social media, Meyer, but whether you're in school and it's grades, or you're then out in the workforce and the job that you get and the money that you make and where you live and things that you do, where does the psychology, the sociology, the learnings that you've found with comparing in the world of financial well-being, how do you tell our listeners, our viewers, what's the healthiest, most holistic way to frame that when it does happen?
Well, again, you have to note that there are so many aspects, so many domains to life well being. So I have a fair amount of money. I surely am not the richest man in Cupertino. I surely am not the richest man in California. So I don't really measure myself relative to that. I say I'm doing much better than I expected when I was a student at Columbia years ago. I told my accountant once when he prepared my taxes and said, "Mayor, you pay a lot in taxes." I said, "I never expected to earn as much as I'm paying in taxes now, and I'm not going to spend my life complaining about taxes. Okay, I'll pay my taxes. If you complain about taxes, it means that you earn a good amount of money. So
That's right.
stop complaining." So you may not be the richest, you might even be strained financially. But if you have a good family of people who care for one another, you are a winner here. You are in some way competing here. If you are a good friend, and so on.